the biggest lie about addiction that may well have you stuck in your addiction. If you have an addiction to nasal ingestion of you know what, this video may be one of the most important videos that you've ever listened to. You see, some people would have you believe that an addiction is an addiction, that all addictions are exactly the same. They'd have you say that because it sounds compassionate, it sounds unifying. All addicts together dealing with their addiction. Doesn't it sound lovely? But it's medically and neurologically wrong. Absolutely wrong. And I'm going to share this with you. If you had asthma and you had epilepsy, you would not treat those diseases in the same manner. In fact, you'd look and you'd go, of course not. They're completely different diseases. Now, just because the word addiction is within alcohol addiction, or addiction is within addiction to you know what, or other addictions like shopping addiction, gambling addiction, obsessive compulsive disorder, they would say, is an addiction under the 12-step fellowship. But you cannot treat all those addictions in exactly the same way. You see, if you have an addiction to alcohol, alcohol is a depressive. Alcohol is a sedative. Alcohol works on GABA, it works on the liver. And alcohol is a physical dependency. Once you become an alcoholic, you become dependent on alcohol in order to function. And if you don't get alcohol, you'll get the shakes, you'll get the tremors, you'll get convulsions, or worse still. But let me ask you this. If you have an addiction to nasal ingestion of you know what, and you don't do a line for a day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, do you get the shakes? Do you get the convulsions? No, of course not, because it doesn't have a physical addiction. What it does have is a psychological hijacker. It neuroadapts your brain. It takes over your prefrontal cortex. It turns down your dopamine receptors, so you no longer have that neurotransmitter that sends a signal from one part of your brain to another that tells you that things in life feel good. And therefore, nothing in life feels good. Everything seems dull and boring. And that's why you end up going back to using. You can't treat all addictions in exactly the same way just because they use the word addiction. It doesn't make medical or neurological sense whatsoever. So if you're serious about breaking your addiction to nasal ingestion and you know what, you cannot use a formula the same as alcohol.